Hello and welcome, beautiful, vibrant souls, to this week's Astrocast. So this is going to be covering the week ahead. We're going to be looking at August 8th through August 14th. Welcome back to all my old friends. Hello and welcome to all my new friends joining me for the first time. I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of how that would be nice. All right, words. I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of how astrocasting works for the unfamiliar, the uninitiated among us. So as you see, we have this lovely circular board divided up into 12 segments, and these represent the 12 houses of the zodiac and their natural areas of rulership. I do want to kind of say this with the caveat that while we are talking about the natural houses and their areas of rulership, this might play out differently for you based on your personal house placements, well, your personal astrology, so your personal house placements, planetary placements, interplanetary aspects, and whatever transits are currently impacting those placements. So if you are looking for an astrocast for yourself, I do custom readings. Please feel free to check out my shop link in the description box below. You're welcome to DM me. If I get enough comments on these videos asking for it or requests, I will make astrocasts a permanent fixture in my shop. So yes, 12 houses of the zodiac, natural areas of rulership. Then we take these teeny little tarot cards. Like, for example, look at this little Knight of Wands. He's going so fast on his teeny horse. I love it. So I reach in blindly and then pull cards and pew, flick them on out here onto our board and interpret the energy of the cards in the area of life it corresponds to. Sound good? So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Let's look at our week ahead, shall we? So we have the Lionsgate Portal coming up on the 8th. I know a lot of people are feeling super duper like crazy, intense energy. So I hope it's treating you guys well. Sorry, I have a hard time talking with like my eyes shut. I don't know why. It really doesn't impact the talking. I've been doing that for a long time. I know how to do that. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's everything. Oh shit, I should just take this out. This is the wild card. Okay, so there's this card upright in the 7th house. I'm blindly pulling another one. Okay. Hang on, where is it? All right, here we go. We have, the 3 of Cups upright in the 7th house. So as you can see where, this card originally was, the bottom of the card is facing inward, so I placed this one the same way. When the bottom of the card is facing inwards pretty solidly, that's when the card, I consider it upright. When it's the other way around, it's reversed. And when it's a card like this, where it's on its side, that's where the energy is in flux. When you have cards where it's this situation where it's bordering houses, it can apply to both areas of life, so bear with me. So we have the 3 of Cups in the 7th house. We have the Hanged Man reversed in the 4th house. We have the Queen of Cups reversed in the 1st house. This is an interesting week. Wow, we have the Lovers on its side between houses 11 and 12. Oh boy. And we have the 7 of Cups on its side in the 9th house. So we have almost all water, and the only non-water card is the Lovers. This is a week to be in your fucking feelings, you guys. Yeah, this is intense. Okay. So first of all, I want to say with the Hanged Man reverse here in the 4th house, some of you are waiting for news when it comes to home and family. Particularly strong emphasis on home is what I'm feeling. And because the Hanged Man is reversed, for many of you, I feel like you're not having to wait anymore. I want to actually clarify this real quick. Yeah. Hang on, I'm finding the right card. All right, well, these two are kind of stuck together, so I'm going to take it as such. Okay, wow, yeah, we have the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is saying that you're not really having to wait. You may have had to, there's competition here with the 5 of Wands. So for some of you, you've been trying to get a house and multiple people put in an offer and yours gets accepted. For some of you, you may have faced a lot of struggle, a lot of challenges, a lot of, power struggles in the home. This could be like with roommates, with family, and you're getting an opportunity to move, and it's like, oh, hell yeah. It's a sigh of relief, right? But just in general, you know, this is where things have been challenging, things have been tough. There may have been a lot of like chaotic energy, things were up in the air. You're finally getting movement forward. You're finally getting, I'm hearing like the news that you've been waiting for, and it's going to make you very happy with the 10 of Cups. This is happy home, happy family, great relationship, all that good jazz. So that's beautiful with this 4th house energy. With the 7th house here, we have the third, wow, I almost said the third party. I'm sorry, you guys. We have the 3 of Cups in the 7th house. This is the house of partnerships. I want to clarify, I don't like to assume that the 3 of Cups is a third party energy, right? It's supposed to be about happiness, friendship, celebration, reunion, reconciliation, all that good stuff. But it is in the house of partnership. So for some of you, pleasant news, you're finding out that if you've been trying to get pregnant, you're getting pregnant. You and your partner might be like deciding you want to try to start a family. You might find out that your partner is pregnant, or that somebody close to you is pregnant. And this is a cause for celebration. For some of you, you're just like, you or your partner may have recently accomplished something and you're going out to celebrate it and you're like, hell yeah, dog. For some of you, this is a little different, but for some of you, you might have, if you have like a business partner, you might be bringing a new collaborator in or have signed a contract with somebody new, and you guys are really excited about this. I want to clarify this 3 of Cups though, just because it could be so many things. Okay, wow, clarified with the moon. Yeah, I do have to say, this is where there's, you know, there's fear here, there's secrets. Secrets are no fun. Cancer and Pisces energy here. For some of you, you might have a fear that there's a third party situation in your relationship. I want to just pull about this really fast. Sorry, I just don't want to give you guys something. Wow. And then the King of Wands. This could involve a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So for some of you, this is your partner, and you're kind of starting to kind of become suspicious that there's a third party energy, because the King of Wands is very social, very charismatic, very likable, gregarious, very charming. So for some of you, this is the you know, and I do hate to say that, there's like suspicion creeping in or doubt creeping in about a partner in a third party situation with the moon here. Because the moon came out up, like I always read clarifiers in this situation upright, this would suggest that there is suspicion, but there's no confirmation. And I kind of see that here with the Queen of Cups reversed in the 1st house, is that this might really throw you off emotionally. The 1st house is the house of the self. So this might kind of like really throw you off emotionally, make you doubt yourself. But these suspicions are not necessarily confirmed, right? I think the best thing you could do is try to get grounded this week before taking any action, or like, you know, gather yourself before you talk to your partner about this. And for some of you, this is the suspicion, but there's nothing going on at all, right? I kind of want to, what is the situation here if this is a third party energy? What do you want me to know, Spirit? Okay, the Fool. For some of you, there's a fear that your partner is cheating, and in fact, they're planning like the next big step with you. That's actually what's going on. But just know, you know, this can be, I always look at this like Aries energy, but it also could be Aquarian energy. So this is kind of that Uranus, like sharp left turn. Just know that anything that's taking place this week, I don't feel like you're getting answers on this, but I do feel like the situation is developing further. Just know that, like, hold tight. I'm looking really drawn into the sun here. Spirit's going to cast light on the situation where there was, you know, once darkness and a lack of clarity. Just kind of like hold off. Try to do things that make yourself feel good, that make you feel good about you. Try to really focus on yourself this week if this is a situation that's unfolding for you. But for others, yeah, for some of you, it's like there's a fear that your partner is cheating, and once again, that's not at all the case. They're planning a really big move with you. They might be planning to, because when I was picking this out, I did see the 2 of Cups come out. Whoa, I just pulled it. Holy shit, you guys, I couldn't see that. Yeah, they might be planning to take the next step with you, make things official, make things more committed. They might be looking to move in with you. They might be looking to move a long distance with you, or if you guys are long distance, they might be planning to come visit you, planning to move toward you. And so it's really like nothing to worry about. So the main message here is that things are things are still kind of hidden, but they are becoming more clear, and they will only continue to become more clear. So try to like calm any difficult emotions you might be going through and like temper them. And if you go to like talk to your partner, if you're afraid that they're being unfaithful and you want to confront them about it, you know, take some time to kind of gather yourself, and make sure you're like really tending to your emotions, both before, during, and after that conversation. Because I will be, you know, honest, for some of you, that is what's going on. But for some of you, it's like, it looks bad, but it's like they're ready to propose, or they're ready to ask you to move in. They're really contemplating a big life journey, right? This King of Wands is looking at the Two of Cups. So this person, this masculine energy, is really thinking about partnerships in their life and deciding what they want. For some of you, you might be dating this person and it's not exclusive yet, and they're deciding between you and another person. And I feel like they are likely to pick you. Because they're very drawn to you. They find you very, very magnetic, and they may have been kind of hesitant to take a leap of faith before, but they're feeling much more ready now. So I did just kind of want to put that out there. We also have this Queen of Cups reversed in the first house, regardless of how this might pertain to this. This might be a week where, you know, a lot of emotions are coming to the surface. Some of you might be emotionally purging and releasing. I'm feeling like any self-doubt, any self-worth issues or anything like that are kind of coming up. So you might find that you're feeling very sensitive this week. She's the only Cups card where there's a lid on the cup, meaning she's got excellent control over her emotions. She can keep a lid on it. But this week you might find that your emotions are a little bit closer to the surface than they normally would be, and that's okay. So you're purging and releasing, particularly around love relationships, because we have, you know, the 12th in the first house, the end of the zodiac and the beginning. So for some of you, with this Lovers bordering the 11th and 12th house, this is a deep soul connection, Gemini energy here. We have we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. By the way, we have Pisces here, Cancer, and Pisces here, in case those are important. But for some of you, this is like you're making a really important decision about this deep soul connection. For some of you, you're deciding to take a friendship to the next level. You're deciding if you should, just because the Lovers is on its side, so this indicates the energy is in flux. You're really contemplating whether or not to end a cycle with somebody as just friends and take it into the next level. There's a lot of emotions surrounding this situation. For some of you, I feel like you are getting an opportunity to pursue something that would make you very, very happy, to pursue a dream. You might have friends who are offering to help you with this, or this is like part of your spiritual work. This might be a little bit off the beaten path or out of the ordinary, or the offer for this might have come out of left field. And I feel like there is you're very drawn, there's a lot of pull toward this idea, but it also does require ending a really big cycle, letting go of a big cycle, and that might be where you're kind of hesitant. I want to clarify the Lovers just because I am nosy. Spiritually nosy. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've done a lot of really hard work to lead up to this opportunity. For many of you, you've already been offered this opportunity. For some, it will be coming in this week, but you're contemplating it because you've already really done a lot of work. So this might be where you've put in a lot of effort, and then you get an offer that's seemingly not related to where you put in your effort. But your team wants you to know this is a direct result of the hard work you've done. Even like, so let's say if this is a job, right? Maybe you put in a lot of hard work with one particular company, and then you didn't get that promotion, that raise, you didn't get put on that project, etc., etc. You might then get offered another job that's like something that you're really interested in, but you never really thought you'd be doing. And so it might seem like, it might seem like, well, I already put in so much with, I'm putting in the 10th house because it's a career house. Like I already put in so much effort and so much time where I'm at, do I jump ship now? And what your team wants you to know is that even if it's coming to you in a new form, this offer is directly related to some area of your life where you've put in a tremendous amount of time and effort. You've really done the work. And this is why, because you're wrapping up a big cycle. This is like a reward coming in for you. Also, too, they're saying if you do have to make a choice about something like this, I feel like with the 12th house, you might not know how things are going to turn out. It might be kind of like elusive and scary. And you might also be afraid of the work that's to be done. It might kind of be like, am I up to the task? Am I the person for the job? Can I do this? Because I feel like people are noticing your effort, noticing your skill sets, noticing your drive, and whether this is in a relationship or a job or a living situation, and they really want you like on their team and in their corner. And there's kind of this energy, you know, if this is a relationship, you've been doing the self-work. If this is a job, you've really been putting in those long hours. If this is, you know, a living situation, people see that you would, you know, put in the effort to maintain common areas, to be a good roommate, right? To be kind and considerate. They really feel like, you know, this could be a friend where you're wondering, do I make the leap and move in and like we're roommates now, I don't want to ruin our friendship. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you A, have already put in a lot of work, but B, there's a lot of potential here for a lot of abundance, right? This could be a very abundant situation because I feel like both parties are equally willing to do the same amount of work. Both parties are very invested in a good outcome. So this feels very, very positive overall. However this might manifest. I'm just taking a sip of my coffee. Oh my God, you guys, that's divine. And you know, with the Seven of Cups finally in the 9th house, this is, you know, higher spirituality, higher learning. This can talk about travel. This is a lot of optimism. I feel like with this, because it's on its side in the 9th house, you're looking at all of your options, right? You know, you may have been presented multiple options, and this might be why the Queen of Cups is reversed, because there's emotional attachment at some level, or emotional, you have some type of emotions for all of the options in front of you. And I feel like with this bordering the 12th house, like 11th and 12th house, and then we have something in the 1st, all these options are kind of reminding you of how far you've come. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be in this really, like, you're going to be gaining this higher perspective about your own experiences as you seek to make choices for the next steps on your journey. And for a lot of you, I feel like this will bring you into a space of a lot of appreciation, right? There's like that emotional kind of purge as you're like, wow, look at how far I've come. Look at how much I've done. You know, I would never have seen myself here. You know, if you had asked me 5 years ago, I would never have been here. Or if, you know, this was dropped into my lap 5 years ago, I would not have been ready for it. I would not have been able to handle it. This has kind of this energy of like, you're really seeing how all the pieces are starting to come together and how everything is fit together. And I feel like it just gives you a profound appreciation for your journey and the work that you've done on your journey thus far. So this is kind of what I'm seeing for the week ahead. Not a whole lot is emerging concretely, but there's still a lot going on emotionally and energetically, make no mistake. So I hope this is helpful for you. If you need help with your specific situation, please feel free to check out the shop link in the description box below. I'm wishing you guys a super happy, successful, peaceful Lionsgate Portal. And I'm just wishing you, in general, the best, the brightest, the most beautiful things that life has to offer. Take care, love bugs. Bye.